They say data is the new gold. So these companies that own all this data, they really dictate your life and ultimately your destiny.
I got knocked back. I was totally blown away. I couldn't understand why.
Neil Frick has lived most of his life debt-free. He doesn't even have a credit card. That was until he decided to go on a holiday overseas.
Well, we were going to travel and we thought, oh, it would be nice to have a credit card as a backup.
With what he thought was an impeccable credit history, he applied for one.
We got knocked back and I went, I didn't understand that because I hadn't borrowed anything for years.
Neil had fallen foul of comprehensive credit reporting, which has recently been adopted by most financial institutions, telcos, power companies and the like.
The landscape has changed. We've had a major player enter the marketplace in the form of Equifax. So they're this big global behemoth that have come to Australia and they've shaken things up.
Debt specialist lawyer Dominic Grabiza says previously your credit file only looked at 5 data points. Now it's 20.
So if you miss a repayment or you pay late, after 14 days, if you haven't paid on the 15th day, that goes on your credit report and that's then on your permanent record.
Make an inquiry about a credit card, that's on your file. Use a certain type of buy now, pay an instalment provider, that's on your file. Be late paying your credit card bill, phone bill, power bill, each one leaves a dirty mark on your file.
What people don't realise now in this age of data is that they're being tracked. They don't realise that's leaving footprints then on their credit report.
So what? Well, just wait till the next time you try to get a mortgage or a car loan.
What will happen is that a bank will often approve your loan, and when you go in to sign the docs up, and this happens to our customers all the time, 3 or 4 days later, they will say, oh, I didn't realise your score was as bad as it was. Unfortunately, we'll have to increase your rate or decline the loan.
Former debt collector, now head of debt management at DG Institute, Lawrence Barlow, says this is how financial institutions are able to make more profit in a low interest rate economy.
It's not designed to stop you from borrowing money, it's designed to give them a tool to increase the rate that they charge you for that money.
Those attractive interest rates on offer now with a 3 in front quickly turn to 5s and 6s or even higher.
Well, we're talking about thousands of dollars a year.
The good news is many of these marks can be removed because they aren't compliant.
Out of the thousands and thousands of files I've seen, I've never come across a file that doesn't have a compliance breach on it. Now, I'm sure they're out there, but I haven't seen one.
It's the same with inquiries on a person's credit file.
One of the things that banks must prove is that you gave them permission to mark your file for that credit inquiry.
If they haven't, then off it comes.
We use the compliance software by debt collection agencies and invert that for the consumer. And it gives the tools to the consumer that allows them to fight back and improve their score very, very quickly.
In the case of Neil, Lawrence was able to remove 4 lender inquiries from his file.
Well, we found some inquiries, or looks like inquiries from second-tier lenders, I think it was explained to me, and I didn't even understand who they were, much less that they were second-tier.
Taking his score from 486, which almost meant he couldn't get a loan, to 840 out of a possible 1,200.
They were listings that I guess must have been a mistake, or I'm not sure how they got there, but the bottom line is they were there and they shouldn't have been and needed to be corrected.
Neil says most concerning is he had no idea how these lenders even got on his file, and believes it's why everyone should check their credit history. For his holiday, however, he had to use the old-fashioned way of keeping some emergency money, stuffing it in his sock, because he never reapplied for that credit card.
No, I never bothered going back. I thought, stuff it, I don't need it.